They say losing muscle after 60 is just aging. They're wrong, and the truth has been hiding in a teacup. Clinical data shows one tea can boost muscle power by 22% in weeks. And a Japanese study found seniors who drink these teas walk faster than people 20 years younger. If your legs feel heavy after stairs or groceries, this isn't fate, it's fixable. Are you seeing slower steps, stiffer mornings, or swelling by evening? Type "ready" in the comments if you want a plan you can start today. And hit subscribe so you don't miss the protocol. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, MD, for 30+ years in functional medicine. I've helped thousands of older adults rebuild strength with food first. Lab-guided strategies, no hype. Just what works. In this series, I'll show you 3 time-tested teas that improve circulation, calm inflammation, and feed muscle fibers so you can move like yourself again. We'll keep it simple, safe, and American kitchen practical, exact ingredients, precise steep times, and when to drink each cup for the biggest payoff. Ready to put this into action? Let's start strong and work our way to the #1 brew. First up, the tea that turns your legs' blood flow back on. First up is Hibiscus, the deep red circulation engine for your legs. When blood flow to your calves and feet slows, muscles starve of oxygen. They tighten, swell, and fatigue fast. Hibiscus is rich in anthocyanins, plant pigments that nudge your endothelium to release more nitric oxide. Translation: your vessels relax and widen, a process called vasodilation, so oxygen-rich blood can finally reach working muscle fibers. It also has a mild diuretic effect, helping your body shed the extra fluid that makes ankles puff by late afternoon. I think of Linda, 71, from San Antonio, Texas. By 4 p.m., her socks left grooves around her ankles, and every staircase felt like a hill. We added hibiscus tea twice a day, late morning and mid-afternoon. 3 weeks later, she told me, "My legs don't feel like lead anymore." That matches the data. A 2018 clinical trial found older adults drinking hibiscus tea twice daily for 6 weeks dropped systolic blood pressure by about 11 points and improved lower limb circulation by 17%. Those aren't just numbers. That's the difference between a short, winded walk and a steady, confident stride. Brew it right. Use 2 teaspoons of dried hibiscus petals per 1 cup, 8 oz of water. Bring water to a full boil. Pour over the petals and steep 5 to 7 minutes. Strain. Drink it warm, or cool it and pour over ice. Add a slice of fresh orange for a natural hit of vitamin C to support vessel health. Target 12-16 oz a day, ideally between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. when circulation dips from sitting. Keep sweeteners minimal. A quick caution if you're on blood pressure meds or diuretics. Hibiscus can amplify the effect. Start with 1 cup. Track how you feel and review your numbers. In a moment, we'll pair this daytime circulator with an evening calmer ginger to quiet inflammation while you sleep. You just saw hibiscus work like a daytime circulation engine. Here's the why. Behind that hibiscus is loaded with anthocyanins, the deep red pigments, think delphinidin, cyanidin, that signal your endothelium to make more nitric oxide. No more. No means vasodilation, arteries relax, resistance drops, and oxygen-rich blood finally reaches hungry calf and thigh fibers. Anthocyanins also blunt oxidative stress inside vessel walls and ease arterial stiffness. So every heartbeat pushes farther with less effort. That's why heavy legs start feeling light. There's a second boost most people miss. Hibiscus has a gentle natriuretic effect. Your kidneys release a bit more sodium and water, so that late-day ankle puffiness fades. Better flow in. Less fluid stuck in the tissues. And muscles recover faster after a grocery run or a few flights of stairs. In clinic. Linda 71. San Antonio started with brick ankles by 4 p.m. By week 3 on Hibiscus, her swelling score went from 710 to 310, and her evening walk clicked up from 0.5 mile to nearly 1 mile without stopping. That's not a miracle. It's blood flow meeting muscle biology. Quick science snapshot. Anthocyanins upregulate enos, your no-making enzyme, may dial down endothelin-1, a vessel tightener, and support flow-mediated dilation, a fancy way of saying your arteries open on cue. The net effect is more oxygen delivery and faster removal of metabolic byproducts lactate, hydrogen ions that make muscles feel tight and tired. Safety notes, because details matter if you're on blood pressure meds or a diuretic. Hibiscus can amplify their effect. Start with 8 Auses day. Track your pressure, then build toward 12-16 Aus Saturs day if you feel steady. If you have advanced kidney disease or take lithium, talk to your clinician first. Keep sweeteners minimal. The goal is vessel health, not a sugar rush. Circulation is half the comeback story. The other half is turning inflammation down so muscles can glide instead of grind. That's where ginger earns its place after sunset. Circulation is only half the comeback. The other half is turning inflammation down so your muscles glide instead of grind. That's where ginger earns a permanent place in your evening routine. If you wake up stiff, take 10 steps and feel like your hips and knees are full of sand. That's not just age, it's chronic. Low-grade inflammation chewing on muscle fibers and the connective tissue that should let you move freely. Ginger works because its active compounds, gingerols and shogalls, turn the volume down on inflammation at the source. They inhibit COX-2 and 5-LOX enzyme pathways, the same targets many pain meds chase and nudge, NF-kB lower, so your tissues stop pumping out the cytokines that keep you sore. There's a circulation bonus. 2 Ginger encourages gentle vasodilation and improves microperfusion, which helps shuttle oxygen and amino acids in, while clearing the waste that makes muscles feel tight after a flight of stairs. Translation: looser joints, smoother steps, fewer I need to sit moments. I think of Robert, 69, from Phoenix, Arizona. He called his back frozen by morning, and the first 15 minutes of the day were a grim shuffle. We added 1 cup of ginger tea after dinner, then another small mug 1 hour before bed on high-activity days. By week 2, his morning loosen-up time dropped from 15 minutes to under 6, and he stopped skipping his after-dinner walk. That's what lowering inflammation feels like in real life, not dramatic, just reliably better, day after day. 2 quick reality checks before we brew in the next section Ginger can slightly thin blood. If you're on warfarin, apixaban, clopidogrel, or daily aspirin, loop in your cardiology team. And if you have sensitive reflux, we'll adjust timing and strength so it soothes, not stings. Next, I'll give you the exact formula: how many inches of fresh root per cup, how long to simmer, and the evening schedule that lets ginger do its best work while you sleep. Let's make ginger work for you, not against you. Start with 2 inches of fresh ginger root for every 2 cups. 16 oz of water. Scrape the peel with a spoon. Slice thin or grate for extra strength. Bring water to a boil. Add ginger. Then simmer 10 minutes with the lid partly on to trap the helpful oils. Want a stronger effect on stiff joints? Go 15 minutes. Strain. Add 1 teaspoon honey or a squeeze of lemon if you like. But skip heavy sweeteners. Timing matters. Drink 1 8 oz mug after dinner to start your wind down, and a 6 to 8 oz mug about 60 minutes before bed on high activity days. Sensitive reflux. Use thinner slices. Simmer 8 to 10 minutes. And finish your cup at least 90 minutes before bedtime. The goal is warmth without heartburn. Why this recipe works? Simmering gently converts part of the gingerols, shogols, compounds that are even more anti-inflammatory. Ginger also nudges vasodilation, improves microperfusion, and activates TRPV1 receptors. Your brain interprets the warm zing as soothing, not painful. In a 2019 study, daily ginger improved muscle recovery 25% after moderate activity in older adults. In real life, Robert from Phoenix shaved his morning loosen up from 15 minutes to under 6, added 800 steps to his evening walk, and slept deeper within 2 weeks. That's what steady, low-grade inflammation looks like when it backs down. Smart safety. Ginger can slightly thin blood. If you take warfarin, apixaban, clopidogrel, or daily aspirin, clear this routine with your clinician and start with 1 8 oz cup/day. Typical kitchen brews land around 1 to 2 grams ginger solids per cup. Keep most days oz 2 cups, 4 grams day. Upcoming surgery. Pause ginger 5 to 7 days in advance. You've boosted flow hibiscus and lowered inflammation ginger. Next up is fuel the morning tea that feeds muscle fibers so they rebuild instead of fade moringa. You've boosted flow hibiscus and dialed down inflammation ginger. Now we add fuel, the raw materials your muscles need to rebuild moringa. They call it the tree of life for a reason. Unlike most teas that only deliver antioxidants, moringa leaf brings amino acids, the bricks for muscle protein, plus calcium and magnesium for clean contractions, and iron to ferry oxygen so your fibers don't tap out halfway up the stairs. Its polyphenols especially corset and guard your mitochondria, so you produce steadier energy instead of sugar spikes and slumps. Meet Carol, 74, from Tampa, Florida. Standing from the couch had become a 2-step hands first, then hips. We didn't chase powders. We built breakfast eggs, half an avocado, whole grain toast, and a morning mug of moringa. Within weeks, her wobble moment at takeoff shrank, and by month 3, she was carrying 2 grocery bags up her driveway without a pit stop. That lines up with the data you never hear in commercials. A 2021 clinical study in older adults found 19% gains in lean mass and 15% faster walking speed after 12 weeks of moringa leaf. compared with controls? That's not gym bravado, that's independence. Here's the biology in plain English. After 60, we lose muscle, partly because muscle protein synthesis runs slower. Give your body complete amino acids in the morning, and you nudge that switch on. Add iron-driven oxygen delivery and quercetin's antioxidative shield, and your fibers recover from yesterday's effort instead of breaking down. In practical terms, steadier steps, easier chair rises, and fewer I'll skip the walk days. 2 smart cautions. If your ferritin runs high or you have hemochromatosis, talk to your clinician before daily Moringa. Its iron is real. And for folks on blood pressure meds, Moringa can nudge numbers down a hair. Track at home the first 2 weeks. Next, I'll show you the exact how-to leaf versus powder, teaspoons per cup, and the morning timing that pairs best with breakfast protein for the biggest lift in strength. Fuel only works if your muscles can use it. That's why Moringa's mechanics matter. After 60, your muscle switches are harder to flip. Muscle protein synthesis, MPS, responds more slowly, and you need a stronger signal, the leucine trigger, to turn it on. Moringa brings essential amino acids, including leucine, to help you cross that threshold so fibers actually rebuild, not just maintain. Pair it with 10 to 20 grams of breakfast protein eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and you amplify the MPS signal the way a dimmer clicks into full light. There's more under the hood. Clean contractions need calcium and magnesium to move ions in and out of muscle cells. Moringa supplies both, smoothing the electrical side of strength so legs feel steady on the first step. Iron supports hemoglobin and myoglobin, the oxygen couriers, so you don't gas out halfway up the driveway. Meanwhile, quercetin and other polyphenols shield mitochondria from oxidative stress and nudge PGC-1A, the pathway tied to endurance. Translation: more oxygen delivered, more energy produced, less heavy legs by late afternoon. Remember Carol in Tampa? The real change wasn't magic, it was mechanics. Morning Moringa plus protein gave her the leucine push for MPS. Iron kept oxygen flowing, and quercetin protected the engine. Over 12 weeks, that looked like faster chair rises, fewer pauses on her steps, and 2 grocery bags in one trip. Independence isn't a supplement aisle promise. It's biology done right, day after day. 2 guardrails to keep it safe and effective. If your ferritin is high or you have hemochromatosis, ask your clinician before daily Moringa. On blood pressure meds, track your numbers for 2 weeks. Moringa can nudge them a little lower. You now know why Moringa works. In the final part, I'll stitch everything together: morning, afternoon, evening, so hibiscus, ginger, and Moringa stack, not collide. It's the simple daily protocol that turns tea into stronger steps. You've got the pieces now. Let's stack them so they work together, not compete. Think of your day in 3 zones. Morning ignition, afternoon boost, evening reset, morning 7:30 to 9 a.m. Moringa Eel Fuel. Brew 1 cup, 8 to 10 Oz, with 2 TSP dried leaves or 1 TSP powder in hot water just under a boil. 95 degrees C. Steep 5 minutes or whisk powder until smooth. Drink with breakfast. Protein, 2 wells, eggs, or 6 to 8 oz. Greek yogurt, plus whole grain toast. This pairs Moringa's amino acids, calcium, magnesium, iron with dietary protein to trigger muscle protein synthesis. Carol in Tampa felt steadier chair rises by week 2. Afternoon 12:30 to 3:00 p.m. Hibiscus circulation. Use 2 TSP petals per 8 Aussie water. Pour at a full boil. Steep 5 to 7 minutes. Drink warm or over ice. Aim for 8 to 12 Asias up to 16 Oz on hot or high activity days. Pair your cup with a 5-minute walk to push oxygen-rich blood into calf and thigh fibers. Linda in San Antonio lost her late-day ankle puff. Evening, 7:09 p.m. Ginger ease recovery. Simmer 2 inches fresh. Ginger in 2 cups, 16 Oz water for 10 minutes. 15 for stiffer days. Strain. Start with 1/8 Oz mug after dinner. On active days, add a second 60 minutes before bed. Robert in Phoenix cut his morning loosen up from 15 minutes to under 6. Taste and storage. Keep it simple. Prefer lighter taste. Add a thin orange slice to hibiscus, a teaspoon of honey or lemon to ginger, and a pinch of cinnamon or a few mint leaves to moringa. Keep sugar low. Batch brew any of the 3 for the day and refrigerate up to 24 hours. Reheat gently, don't boil. Hibiscus is great iced. Moringa powder may settle whisk before drinking. Safety and smart tweaks. On blood pressure meds or diuretics. Hibiscus and moringa can nudge numbers lower. Track at home for 2 weeks. On warfarin, apixaban, clopidogrel, or daily aspirin. Clear ginger with your clinician first. High ferritin, hemochromatosis. Be cautious with moringa. Hydration target 64-80 Oz water day. Tomorrow morning, set the kettle. 1 cup, 1 walk, 1 calmer night stacked, every day, until your legs feel like yours again. You don't need a cabinet full of pills to move like yourself again. You need rhythm, not rush. Consistency, not megadoses. Across 8 parts, we rebuilt your day around 3 simple, proven teas. Morning ignition Moringa with a protein breakfast. Flips muscle protein synthesis. Steadies contractions with calcium and magnesium. And keeps oxygen moving with iron. Afternoon, boost hibiscus opens vessels, eases late-day ankle puffiness, and turns heavy legs into confident steps. Evening reset ginger turns down COX-2 and 5-LOX signaling, promotes vasodilation, and helps clear waste so you wake looser and ready to walk. Here's your 30-day playbook. Every morning, brew 8 to 10 Oz moringa, 2 TSP leaves, or 1 TSP powder in 195 degree Celsius water. 5 minutes and pair it with 2 eggs or 6 to 8 Oz Greek yogurt. After lunch, walk 5 minutes. Then drink 8 to 12 Oz hibiscus, 2 TSP petals. 5 to 7 minutes, up to 16 Oz on active days. After dinner, simmer 2 inches fresh ginger in 16 Oz water for 10 minutes. Sip 8 Oz then, and on long days, add a second cup 60 minutes before bed. Drink 64 to 80 Oz water daily. Taste with lemon or a teaspoon of honey. Track 3 numbers each week. Chair rise time. Evening steps. Add 300, 800, and a leg heaviness score from 1 to 10. Expect small wins by week 2 and bigger ones by weeks 8 to 12. Guardrails on blood pressure meds or diuretics. Start low with hibiscus and moringa and monitor. On warfarin, apixaban, clopidogrel, or daily aspirin, clear ginger with your clinician. If ferritin runs high, or you have hemochromatosis, review Moringa. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman. If this helped, subscribe, tap bell, and comment ready with a starting plan. Share this with a friend over 60. 1 cup, 1 walk, 1 calm night repeat, and reclaim the way you move today.